Hi everyone, I'm Andy from Wedding Collectibles TV, and I'm here with my guest vlogger Tadek from Sugar and Fluff Event Designs, and he's here to teach us how to create an envelope liner for our do-it-yourself invites.
Thanks for having me on the show again, Andy.
Thanks, Tadek.
Alright, so what you're going to do before we get started is go to your local arts and crafts store and purchase some paper. Here I have some scrapbooking paper. It's pretty easy to fold, very lightweight, and that's very important to consider when looking for your paper. Gift wrapping paper would be good, tissue paper as well, anything that's not going to add more cost to your postage. Here you have cardstock, which would be difficult to fold and a lot heavier, which will add more weight to your
postage.
Exactly.
Good to know.
So let's get started. Okay, so our first step in the process is to set up a template. This is easily done by tracing the outer edges of your outer envelope. Start by going from the first side and then pushing it down, just tracing all the way around.
So, Tadek, this is something you can easily just have your friends or your bridesmaids come over and help you with, right?
Totally. I mean, a lot of people do DIY parties, and it's just a great way of getting family and friends close to each other and making them feel a big part. It's a big part of the ceremony. At this stage in the process, make sure that you're keeping the seal in mind. So we're going to give about 1/2 inch of a margin on the outer edge of the envelope. So make sure you are making your marks at the edge so we know where to trace once we remove the envelope itself. Doing so again on the other side. And once we remove the envelope, we have our marks made, so we will just follow that line and trace down, and then do so once more on the other side. And there you have it. You have your template here. I already set up one that's pre-cut, so you can see how it looks. And the next step in the process is just inserting the slip into your envelope. This might need a little maneuvering, so just play with it until you can get it easily set in.
And you cut that with just a pair of scissors, or?
Correct. If you want exact precision, you can use an X-Acto knife, but scissors will work just fine.
Okay.
And once you have it set in, you're going to close the envelope and set the crease. So you get your nice little crease when you open the flap. And to adhese it, we're just going to use standard glue stick. Pull the fold down and just rub the glue stick all around the edge. Make sure you burnish your liner, and there you have it.
Thanks for that great tip, Tadek.
Yeah, no problem. Just make sure for any future DIY projects, test out the tutorials on some scratch paper or anything around the house.
And there's one last thing that I wanted to point out is you have these other great envelopes here.
Yeah, the first one was the tutorial that we showed. We were using the scrapbook paper, and the other two are just some gift wrapping paper I found at a local art store.
Well, thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful, and check out our do-it-yourself invites on weddingcollectibles.com. Bye!